Okay, guys, we are here with another interview for the ErgoFinger. I'm Becky Cole. I'm the U.S. representative for the ErgoFinger, and this is a product that we recently brought to the U.S. And we've been so excited by the acceptance by our customers. And we have Jennifer here today. She is one of our customers that purchased the ErgoFinger, and she's been using it. And so I'm going to let her introduce herself just a little bit, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the ErgoFinger and her experience. Go
Okay.
ahead,
Hi,
Jennifer.
Becky. Thank you so much for having me today. My name is Jennifer Geiselhofer, and I've been a hygienist for 24 years. I am also the owner of Dental at Your Door and the founder and an executive director of Deserving Dental. Both of those organizations work together to provide preventative on-site dental care in Colorado's homeless shelters utilizing pop-up clinics.
I think that's awesome. I really think that's amazing what you guys are doing. So Jennifer purchased our product, and then she was super excited about it and was sharing it with some of her friends with Dental at Your Door. And so we asked her if she would join us for this interview. So I'm going to start with some questions, and then you just let us know how you feel. So the first thing is, before COVID-19, Jennifer, what was it that you were using for your evacuation?
I was exclusively using the saliva ejector.
Okay. And then how long have you been using the ErgoFinger, and how many patients do you think you've been used with it now?
So I've been using it for a little over a month and typically around 5 patients a day.
Okay. And then when you got it, did you get our lightweight hose that comes with it?
I did.
Okay. How easy was that for you guys for you to set that up with your kits? Because you probably have kind of a moving system, right? With your, yeah, but how was it setting it up?
It was great because you have the QR code that's included on that little postcard that comes in the box. So at first you open the box and it's like, oh, what do I do? But then as soon as you see that code and you scan it, it is the easiest video to follow along. It's very quick and to the point and very easy to assemble.
Good, good, good. When you first started using the ErgoFinger, what were your first impressions of it? What were your thoughts and experience?
I thought it was really cool looking. Even the patients thought it was cool looking, this really pretty colored blue, hook that's hanging on the evacuation. It had a tiny little bit of a learning curve. I definitely tuned into the videos and stuff, but they were super helpful and I absolutely love the product. I love it. It's amazing.
Awesome. So what adaptations did you make as a clinician as far as using it, like your working position kind of thing? Did you change that a little bit?
I had to a little bit scoot in different positions around the patient. Definitely watching those videos, changing it from my index finger to my middle finger, depending on, how far posterior I was going. Maybe I wanted to use the longer finger to get down in there, to reach maybe the lingual of number 31. But overall, it's been really wonderful.
Okay. And did you participate in the webinar that ErgoFinger did? Yeah.
I
How was
did.
that for you?
It was great. I made sure as soon as I ordered the product, it was just a coincidence that the webinar was coming out right after I ordered. So I made sure that I tuned into it so that when the product arrived, I was ready to rock and roll and knew what I was doing.
Good. And what procedures do you typically use the ErgoFinger with?
Anytime I'm using the ultrasonic,
Okay.
which is all
Do
the
you
time.
use it? Yeah. Do you use the airflow at all right now, or you don't use that with your system?
I don't use that with my system.
Okay. Yeah. How about the ErgoFinger in the mirror? I think that's kind of a lot of people, they're wondering, how do you hold the mirror? How do you use the ErgoFinger? What are your thoughts about that?
You have to watch the video on that. So I did not know that you actually need to switch it. I have it right here, that you need to switch it from your pointer finger to your middle finger and then put the mirror in your hand. And as soon as I saw that video, the light bulb went on and it was easy then.
Good. Do you use the ErgoFinger in the mirror, like with retraction and that kind of thing? Have you experienced that?
I just use the ErgoFinger for the retraction. I use the mirror when I'm doing the linguals of the maxillary anteriors or the linguals of the mandibular anteriors.
So when you are using the ErgoFinger like that, how do you think it manages the aerosol and the splatter and the way that works?
It's still excellent. It's still excellent. It's still, the uptake is amazing for how much aerosol and splatter it sucks up.
So with the ErgoFinger, based on, now that you've had about a month to use it, what do you think are the advantages of the ErgoFinger and using it?
Oh, so cost is absolutely wonderful compared to some of the other products that are out there. It is amazing the uptake of the aerosols and the water. I mean, it is just as powerful as using that HVE directly. So I absolutely love that. Um, just a wonderful product. I mean, the patient still is even able to close on it, and it's very comfortable for the patient. I used my own assistant as my practice patient to make sure that it was going to be comfortable for the patient, and she absolutely loved it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I know that you kind of are going into homeless shelters, and I know that you are seeing different kind of patients, even patients who are bedbound and that kind of thing. And do you find that with this product, it's super easy for them, to adapt to, and does it make your procedures a lot easier?
Yeah, the patient doesn't seem to know the difference at all, between having the saliva ejector. No, I don't. They don't notice a difference at all. The patient does not.
Awesome. That's so great. Well, I really appreciate you doing this interview with us today. It's just really important that our customers can share their experiences with the ErgoFinger, and give people confidence in wanting to purchase the ErgoFinger and start using it in their clinic. And in these times, like managing aerosols and controlling that so we can use our ultrasonics is so important.
Absolutely.
And as far as, managing ergonomics, I think a lot of us with all this new gear on us, our ergonomics are really being tested. And with the ErgoFinger, we can manage those ergonomics with a lightweight hose and everything. So I just really appreciate you coming on here and doing it for us and taking your time. So also I want to tell you, I think it's amazing what you guys are doing out there and giving people access to care that really don't have the ability to do that. I really think that it's very honorable. So I really
Thank you.
appreciate you coming today.
All right. Thank you for having me.